Hello children, good day to you. So today we are going to take up chapter 21, that is micro, small and medium enterprises and self-help groups. So here our basic aim is to study about the concept of micro, small and medium enterprises, shortly called the MSME, and their role, their significance, etc. And also about the self-help groups. What are they? What are their objectives? How do they function, etc. So today we are going to study about these MSMEs and self-help groups. So what are they? Let me introduce MSME to you. Now, entrepreneurship is the key for economic development of any country. Now, what is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is the process of setting up of some business or businesses. See here, more and more businesses are started by people. So by empowering the entrepreneurs, the MSME sector, it provides more employment opportunities to the people of India especially. And it also helps in industrialization in rural areas and backward areas. So more and more industries are started in villages and backward areas, and therefore it also leads to the reduction of regional imbalances. See, regional imbalance means some areas or some regions are backward without any development of any industry, no proper employment opportunities, the income level of the people is very low, etc. They don't have any infrastructural activities, no proper roads, etc. But some areas or some regions are well developed. So there is an imbalance. But by MSME sector, the regional imbalances are now reduced, and MSME sector also provides for equitable distribution of national income and wealth. Now, the word micro means very small. Like what does MSME sector means? All small industries, like low scale, they are engaged in low scale activities. See for example, clay pot making, fruit and vegetables shops, and then doing business with three-wheelers like autos or tempos, etc. Repair shops, cottage industries, small industries which are done in homes, okay, and small industries, handlooms, handicrafts, etc. So these are all MSME industries. Now what is MSME? The definition we are going to learn. In accordance with the provision of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Act of 2006, the micro, small, medium enterprises are classified into two classes, namely the manufacturing enterprises and the service enterprises. So what are manufacturing enterprises? Now manufacturing enterprises are those enterprises engaged in the manufacturing or production of goods. Okay, they are engaged in producing goods pertaining to any industry specified in the first schedule to the Industries Development and Regulation Act of 1951. So that is manufacturing enterprise. So manufacturing enterprise is producing the goods. And what are service enterprises? Now service enterprises are those enterprises engaged in providing services or in rendering services. They give services to the people. Now here I would like to stress upon a point that the manufacturing enterprises are defined in terms of investment in plant and machinery, and the service enterprises are defined in terms of investment in equipments. Okay children, now let us draw some differences between the manufacturing sector and service sector. As far as micro enterprises are concerned, the capital investment, that is the investment in plant and machinery, does not exceed 25 lakhs. in the manufacturing sector. That is, it does not exceed 25 lakhs. It does not go beyond. It is below 25 lakhs. The same way for micro industries in the service sector, it is below 10 lakhs. And for small enterprises, the investment in plant and machinery is more than 25 lakhs and below 5 crores in the manufacturing sector. But in the service sector, for small enterprises, it is more than 10 lakhs and below 2 crores of rupees. As far as medium enterprises are concerned, it is more than 5 crores and below 10 crores in the manufacturing sector. And in the service sector, it is more than 2 crores and less than 5 crores. I hope you have understood this difference, ma. You can just go through the limit for investment in plant and machinery as far as the manufacturing and service sector is concerned. So let us now move on. So here we are going to study about the role and the significance, how important are MSMEs and what is the role that they play in the development of the country, the economic development of the country. So here we see that the first role played by MSME is the employment potential. So here MSMEs, they generate more employment opportunities than large business concerns. Even though they are small in size, small in capital investment, these micro, small and medium enterprises, they generate more employment opportunities than the large scale enterprises. And secondly, they are very important and they take up an important role in low production cost. Low production cost means here the micro, small and medium enterprises, they don't require skilled laborers or very good professionals to run the business. So it employs cheap labor and therefore it minimizes the production cost. So here, when compared to large scale enterprises, the MSMEs are significantly important in showing the low production costs. And thirdly, the MSMEs are very significant, they are very important in low investment. That is an important role played by the MSME sector. Low investments mean the MSMEs, they don't require huge capital money, they don't require huge capital or the large sums of money to start it. So it can employ all the locally available resources to start a business. And they help to promote traditional family skills like skill of weaving or skill of carpentry work, etc. And similarly, the promotion of handicrafts. So these industries, they help in the growth of local entrepreneurs. So that is how with low amount of investments, they lead to establishment of many businesses. And the next role played by the MSME is that they help in quick decision making. How do they help in quick decision making? See, they don't, as I told you, they don't hire any professionals in the starting or in the running of the business. So they just carry on with the necessary resources that is found locally. And in most of the MSME projects, the owner himself takes up the responsibility of running the business, managing the business, and he is there all the time to take up decisions, all the important decisions, and therefore quick decisions can be taken. And nextly, it plays a supplementary role. Supplementary means helping the main industries, helping the big industries to grow. For example, all the accessories or spare parts. Such industries are developed through MSMEs and therefore they supplement, they nurture or they support the growth of large enterprises or big enterprises. And nextly, we will see the establishment of socialistic pattern of society. See, that is a major role played by MSMEs. See, they are responsible for establishing a socialistic pattern of society. What does that mean? It contributes a great to developing the socialistic pattern of society by reducing the concentration of power or concentration of money in few hands. So income or wealth is equally distributed among the people, among the entrepreneurs. So it enables and empowers the people of small means or small capital to take up a gainful industrial activity. So therefore, the wealth or income is equally distributed, and that is what we mean by establishing a socialistic pattern of society. The concentration of economic power in few hands is reduced here. That is what is meant by establishing a socialistic pattern of society. And nextly, the other role or significance of MSME is that it leads to balanced regional development. That is, by encouraging MSMEs in industrially backward areas or undeveloped areas, balanced development in all the regions can be developed. So it helps in people in preventing the people going and settling down. It helps in preventing the people from migration. They can stay in their own places because they can find good employment opportunities in the places where they live, and that is how all the areas or all the regions are well developed in a balanced way. And the next one, in which the MSMEs are playing a great role and how they are important, is that promotion of self-employment and self-reliance spirit. Isn't that great, children? See, these MSMEs promote self-employment opportunities. Just people need not be waiting upon getting a job. See, they can start their own business. In that way, they can stand on their own legs. They can become independent, and the spirit of self-reliance develops. So that is how the MSMEs, they contribute 45% to the total of manufacturing output and 40% to the total exports of the country. Isn't that great, children? Yes. Now let us move on to study about the contribution of MSMEs to Indian economy. What have they done? What have they contributed to the Indian economy? A little while ago we studied about it helps in economic development. If so, what is the role or contribution of MSMEs to Indian economy? So here we see that the MSME sector contributes about 8% to gross domestic product, that is GDP, and besides that 45% to the total manufacturing output, as I already told you, and 40% to the exports from the country. So the production done by the MSME contribute to total of 40% of Indian exports. The goods that are produced and sent to foreign countries is more, and that is the MSMEs have contributed up to 40% of the total exports to other countries from India. And this sector consists of 36 million units and provides employment opportunities to over 8 crore people. Yes, isn't that great, children? That is the contribution of MSMEs to the Indian economy. And now let us study about the MSME sector in our own state, Tamil Nadu. Yes. So here in Tamil Nadu, the MSME sector produces a wide variety of products in almost all the fields, children. The prominent among them are the textiles, electronic products, and then engineering products, then auto spare parts and auto parts, leather products, chemicals, plastics, garments, jewelry, etc. See what a wide variety of products are produced by MSME. Isn't that great, children? Yes, wow. And I want to point out that there are 12.94 lakh registered number of units of MSMEs in the Tamil Nadu state. Okay, 12.94 lakh registered number of units of MSMEs in the Tamil Nadu state. And you know what? They are providing employment opportunities to about 81 lakh people. Yes. And now I would like to introduce to the needs scheme. What is this needs scheme? Now needs is the new entrepreneur cum enterprise development scheme. That is how it is expanded. Okay, need means new entrepreneur cum enterprise development scheme. Now what is this scheme? Now this is a scheme which has been launched by the government of Tamil Nadu. This is a scheme launched by the government of Tamil Nadu. Children. Now this is launched by the government of Tamil Nadu with a view to encouraging the educated youth to become the first generation entrepreneurs. So this scheme envisages providing entrepreneurship development training to young entrepreneurs who are educated, preparing business plans, helping them to tie up with financial institutions in order to set up new business ventures, besides linking them to major industrial clients. So that's it, children. I think we can stop here and we shall continue with our class in the next video. Thank you very much, children.